Next is another little hill, but if memory serves, it's kind of blind coming up over the top. Yep, totally blind coming over the top. Up and to the right, I think, because I can't see anything but air. Yep, up and to the right. Kind of a steep downhill on the other side. A little bumpy, but not bad. Headed into what we used to call the forest, because this used to be totally overgrown with trees, but it's all gone after the fire. It's very narrow here. We're right on the ridge, straight down on both sides. We'll get into this section, which is a little bit loose. Used to be low bridge through here. If you had a CB antenna that was more than a couple feet high, you'd whack it off, but not anymore. A little bit narrow, straight down on driver's side. And if you know me, you know that I don't like the straight downs, especially when I can see them. Narrow, plenty wide enough for a Jeep or even a wide truck, but not wide enough for two. Whoop. Got scraped on the roof there just a bit. Getting into some ruts now. Sandy ruts, loose ruts. Big rut at the top here. Looks like the Jeep Club has done some repair on it. There's some wood and boards in the middle of it. And some deep ruts. Real deep ruts. Another narrow section, drop off down the right side, long way down. Another little hill with some whoopie-doos. Pretty easy to negotiate. Coming up on another hill. Looks like there's three ways up. Not sure what the best way is. Looks like fire road on the left, rutted to the right, straight down ledge on the passenger side. Little loose, but not bad. Worse than it looks. More ruts. Dip there, apparently. Just like the rest of the trail, another couple hundred yards and another hill to go up. Same as the others, rutted, a little loose looking.
Yeah, most guys in Jeep will use 16 with 4x4.
Still climbing. Another split in the road. They both look about the same. Cresting another hill. And there we go. And another hill. loose, kind of gravelly and rocky. Slow climb it right up. Still going, still going. All of these hills are pretty intimidating looking if you're a new 4x4. They're all steep, they're all long, they're all rutted. But as you can see, most of them aren't nearly as bad as they look. All right, this one looks really loose, really rutted. There's some rocks in the way. See some deep ruts on the left. I think we're going to go up and hang to the right. Pretty loose. Rutted and rocky up here. Drop off to the passenger side. Got in the air and got loose a little bit there. Oh, had trouble getting around that rock. Ooh, now in the rut. Tight spot there.
Come help me.
Person behind me's needing some help. All right, give me a minute so I can get out of the way. She's gonna need a spot. Still riding the ridge. Most of this trail is a ridge trail along the ridge with the lake down below us. Coming up on another hill. Looks easier on the right, a little more rutted on the left and loose. Maybe not. Maybe they're about the same. The right's a little flatter. This side here is a little rutted. Not really too loose. Almost through the trail. Only a couple more hills to go, if I recall. One or two steep downhills. Only been on the trail for about an hour and a half. Another hill, not very long, but a little steep with some ruts in it. These ruts aren't bad at all. Nothing compared to what we've been going through. Coming up to a wide, sort of wide, flat plateau area, which is a good spot for lunch. And then a steep downhill. Pretty rutted, pretty steep. Try to take that middle to the left. It's pretty tough, but the right side is pretty easy. Looks like they did some bulldozing during the fires here because it's a lot smoother than it used to be. Coming down and straight in front of us, it's a pretty steep uphill. It looks very steep. For some reason, when we pull up to it, it always makes me nervous because it looks so steep. But once you start going up it, it's really no steeper than the rest. And up the steep uphill. A little bit of ridge right there, straight down on both sides. pretty steep. But it's smooth at least, no ruts to slow you down or throw you off. Back on the ridge, quite a ways down on each side. Another little narrow rutty section, but not bad. And coming up basically on the last hill, the end of the trail. This hill is quite intimidating. You could go up either side. I think the right side is a little looser. Left side is a little ruttier. There's some big rocks on the right side you've got to get around. Just kind of assessing which way I want to go. Those rocks are in the way. They're not too big, but they're just annoying. Hit one of them. It's ruddy, a little bit loose, bumpy, off camber. Big rock to get up right there. And that is the end of the trail. Got 2N33 right in front up that little hill there. You can go left out to Arrowhead or Pilot Rock, or right 7 miles back down to where we started, which is what we're going to do. Took us less than 2 hours to complete the trail. All right in front of us is 2N33 Pilot Rock Truck Trail. Kind of steep getting up this little hill to it. And we're on 2N33 now, which is Pilot Rock Truck Trail, and about 7.3 miles back down to the dam. So definitely a bit harder than it was last time we were up here a few months ago, which was immediately after the fires, after they had bulldozed a lot of the areas, because we've had some heavy rain since then. Not as hard as it used to be pre the fires in 2016, because a lot of those smooth bypasses are still there, but still a fun trail. I would not recommend it stock. You would definitely want a little bit of lift with some flex to get over some of those rutted areas, but again, nothing like it used to be. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And remember, it's not about what you drive, it's about how much fun you have driving it.